Hey y'all, welcome to Little House on Metairies Fall Decorating Series. I am so glad you are here. If this is your first time, hi, my name is Sandy, and if you are coming back, I always appreciate you. In today's video, we will be doing a part 2 of fall decorating here in our kitchen. We did part 1 where we did a beautiful tablescape. We created a cozy corner in the kitchen, and today we're going to finish up by redoing a hutch for fall and decorating the rest of the kitchen. I am so excited to get started. I want to take you guys along with me. So without further ado, let's get to decorating. So I decided this is where we're going to start today's decorating by transforming this hutch for fall. I'm going to remove all of the summer items and then we'll start decorating it. So on this shelf, I want to try this picture. I love it. I bought it from Hobby Lobby a few years back, and I thought I'd try it just tucked right here on the second shelf. I'm not sure if it's going to go with the color scheme, so I'm just testing it out first. Next, we're going to add some more of those plates. If you watch my first fall decorate here in the kitchen, I bought these from Hobby Lobby. They were part of their spring line, and at the time they were 75% off. So there were 6 plates. I can't recall how much the price was, but I remember they were very inexpensive, so I did buy 2 of them. And then these black chargers, also bought from Hobby Lobby, were $1.99 each. So I'm going to add one to the top, and then right here to this next shelf, we're going to do the same thing. I also wanted to bring in some burgundy, so I had some extra of these plastic plates and paper plates that I use for our tablescape. So I'm going to just tape it because the plates are small and they're not going to all fit in the little plate slot. So I just use some tape to keep it secure in place. Now that I added the plates, I definitely decided to remove the sign. I'll use it someplace else, and we'll decorate the next shelf with something different. But first, I want to add these bowls. I bought them in a pack of 4 from Hobby Lobby. So I added one in front of each of these 4 plates. And then I thought it'd be really cute to add back this Cafe de Paris sign. This was actually given to us for free. On the next shelf, I'm going to add these beautiful plastic plates. They came in a set from Home Goods. I shared that in my first video when I decorated our tablescape. These came in a pack of 12, and it's just a cost-effective way, if you like to switch out for the different holidays like I do, to sometimes use plastic because it's such a great price. So I'm adding this really cute Grateful loaf pan that I bought from Dollar General for $5. I want to add this really cute wreath I bought from Hobby Lobby and this beautiful candle. I am going to probably take the sign, since it's going to cover it up, and just maybe tack it to the back right here. But first I want to add the candle and see how it looks. So I love the candle with the wreath, so I'm going to just get a tack and attach the sign above it so you can see it. And on each side in front of the plates, I'm adding these really cute wheat pumpkins that I bought years ago. So next at the top, I'm going to add this really cute Grateful gravy bowl with a little spoon, also bought from Dollar General for $5. And then as you see, I added another plastic and paper plate to the top charger. I want to add some more color and texture. So inside the little loaf pan, I just want to add a few seasonal things. I added this pick and this acorn I've had for years, and then this black and white checkered fabric pumpkin. I bought a set of these from Amazon. I'll link that below if you are interested in something like this. And then I thought it needed something else, so I went get this pumpkin. I've had this for years as well. It's a pick from Hobby Lobby. I apologize, guys. This panel of the hutch does not open, so I'm trying to use 2 hands and situate everything and film at the same time, but I promise I'll give you a close-up later. To the bottom shelf, I'm adding 2 of these beautiful different size tins. One was $7.49, the other $5.49, and they were both 40% off from Hobby Lobby. Between the tins inside the bottom shelf, I'm tucking this cute fleur-de-lis platter that was given to us for free. And then behind it, I'm adding this adorable tin picture. It was $3 from Dollar General, and I thought the color would match really well inside the hutch. Inside the tray, I'm adding some of these beautiful baby's breath. I love the burgundy color. I had bought these stems from Amazon, so if you're interested in some like this, I will link them below. And then for my birthday, my sister-in-laws gave me a whole bunch of beautiful fall decor, and this pumpkin was one of them, so I'm adding that to the center. And the last thing we're going to add are 2 of these decorative balls. Top of the hutch, I just want to add a few things. This canister I bought for $4.99 from a local Goodwill, and then this picture was actually given to us for free, so I'm going to add that here instead of the tray I had earlier. And next we're going to just kind of add some stems to the greenery. I don't have a garland to add on top of this, which is what I normally do. I don't want to take it down because we keep it up here year round and it has lights already. So I want to keep that intact. So I'm just grabbed some stems that I think would match really good in the kitchen this year. These beautiful gold tone ones. I have a few more picks that I'm going to add in this swag, but I need 2 hands, so I'm going to film this off camera and then I'll show you how beautiful the hutch turned out. So on this side of the kitchen, we have this old-time phone, and I want to add 2 beautiful pictures I thrifted last year from my friend's resale shop. I love the scenes on them, but I want to show you guys what happened. I decided to hammer them in with a nail, and the nail was too small, and I thought they would work, and I was impatient to go look for some bigger ones, so here's what happened. No! Knew it! So you can't cry over spilled milk, right? You just got to keep decorating. So I cleaned up all the pieces, which was a lot of glass all over our brick floor. Went ahead and hammered in both nails before adding the pictures securely and haven't had a problem since. And I still think they look just as beautiful as before. Next, I'm adding this adorable pumpkin. I've had this for years and I'm going to keep it exactly as is, except I'm going to add a cute little black and white checkered bow. So I bought some ribbon and made some bows on a little basket I had on the other wall. So I want to just do the same thing and make another cute bow to add here to the pumpkin. So as I'm doing this, I just wanted to say, Liz from Traditions by the Seasons, I know you guys watch her. I'm sure you do. If y'all love seasonal decorating, she is a rock star here on YouTube. And she had a little mishap with a shelf recently, and she shared that in her video, and I got a big kick out of it because it happens to me all the time. And I thought, you know what? I could edit out this part, but I thought, you know what? It's real life and it happens, especially when you're decorating as much as we do. So I thought I would keep this part in. So hopefully you can get a good laugh as well and just realize things happen and you just got to clean it up and pick up the pieces and keep going, right? So I just quickly used a piece of tape. I'm going to come back and hot glue the ribbon, but the hot glue gun is heating up and not quite warm enough yet. I went and grabbed 2 lanterns from my porch, just wipe them down, but I want to just make a little top for them to use later when we finish decorating the kitchen. I just cut up some stems into smaller picks to use, and we'll hot glue some leaves, and then first we'll attach the ribbon and then we'll hot glue everything else to the top. Now we're just going to do the same thing with this lantern, except I'm going to use the smaller ribbon on this one. So now we're gonna decorate one of my absolute favorite parts of my kitchen, this little window nook. It's just such a fun place to decorate for each season. So I'm gonna remove everything that I still had out from, sad to say, summer. It's just been very busy. So I'm gonna remove all the summer stuff, wipe it down. These two are actually clippings that I want to try to plant. This was from my aunt. It's a Peggy Martin, and I love hydrangeas. And my sister gave me that clipping, so I'm hoping these two will take outside, and I just haven't had a chance to try to plant them. So hopefully those will take. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is do another garland around this area of the window, and then add those lanterns that we just made together here. And then I'm just gonna add maybe a basket or something. I like to add something to put my soaps and all our kitchen staples right there. So I'm gonna take a minute, remove all this, and then we'll come back and decorate it together. Since I have the black and white checkered theme going on, so I'm gonna add this back, and then I'll probably just cover it with a towel. So I'm just gonna take this towel and drape it over. I love Becca from Adventures in Decorating. She always decorates so beautifully with her kitchen towels, and I have not mastered that yet, but I try. I'll kind of hide the box with and give a little bit of height for the lantern. So let me go get the lantern. So I forget how tall and heavy this lantern is. I'm gonna stop filming because I'm gonna have to stand in my kitchen sink just to get it back there. Okay, that was awkward, but got it up there, and now I'm adding the second one right here. So next I just want to add some pumpkins. So I have this real pretty one. It's going to bring in the color from the tablescape. And then these black and white ones I bought from the Dollar Tree. So I added the pumpkins. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to keep them exactly like this, but I want to switch out this tray first. So I went get this tray. I had actually bought it from Dollar General for spring, and I think we're going to add it back for fall. Bring some warmth to the space. Move this down now. So I have to refill these back up, but we'll do that later. So I did decide to go ahead and remove the pumpkins because I want to add these wreaths, actually cut them so I can make mini garlands out of them. So I'm going to place them up here near the large lantern. So now I'm going to add back some pumpkins. I'll do just ones of different sizes. This one I'm going to add behind the tray of kitchen staples. It was a paper mache one I bought years ago from Hobby Lobby, and I painted it gold a few years back to match our decor for that season. So I think it'll match really well here again, except I just got that ribbon that we used earlier on the lanterns. I cut it in half so I could just make a tiny little bow on the stem. So I'm going to tuck it back here behind the tray, and I totally forgot I had bought some seasonal hand soap. I normally don't do that because we use just a special kind of non-toxic one, but I could not pass this one up. I think it's so pretty, and we'll go ahead and use the soap because I don't want to waste, and then I'll make my own soap and add it inside the container later for down the road. But I thought that the color matched perfectly, and I'm going to go ahead and switch out the other one with this amber color bottle, and I think that looks so pretty. Speaking of pretty, I added that gorgeous candle I bought last year from Michael's to the larger lantern, and then this medium sized one I'm going to add to this lantern, and I think they're the perfect match. I bought these last year from Michael's. I'll link them below. Not sure if they'll still have them this year, but oh my goodness, they are some of my favorites. We are going to add a garland around the window nook area, but first I want to decorate the basket on this side, and then we'll do the other cabinet before we add the garland. So this is really cute. It's a cutting board I bought this year from Hobby Lobby. It was $9.99, and of course the 40% off for fall. But I absolutely love the colors in this. I think it'll match perfectly right here. So I'm just going to tuck it in the back. In this basket, I have this really cute lamp that has an open bottom, and it's glass, so you can add little seasonal things inside. So I'm just going to put some little pumpkins and pine cones. So I'm going to add back a little starfish plate I had out for summer just so that way all the little pumpkins and pine cones can stay inside the bottom part of the lamp. So I'm going to tuck that back underneath it, and then we're going to get the pine cones and pumpkins to fill up the lamp. So I love to seasonal decorate, and I love lamps and lights and all the things. So anytime I can make life easier for me, I do it. So I actually have those little tap light extension cords or outlet cords, and I actually plugged it into this lamp, and the little tap part I put right behind the basket, so I could just take the basket and push it towards the wall to put the light on, and tap it again and pull it out to turn the light off. So that's what I just did. So it's just a way of making life a little bit easier when you have a lot of lamps and lights that you like to decorate with seasonally. For the finishing touch, I'm adding some more pumpkins. So for fall, I want to add these really cute copper canisters I bought from our local pop shelf, and I thought these were so cute. I love to go to Home Goods each season and see what they have in their seasonal food aisles. So I thought these really cute noodles would match this year's kitchen, and it'd be really fun to cook with them for this fall season. So I do have some other pasta to add to the larger canister, but I need to switch the oats out. So first, let's go ahead and switch out the canisters really quick from the galvanized tin to this copper pitcher. So in the larger canister, also bought from Pop Shelf, I'm going to switch out the oats I have in it to the other canister and add these really cute noodles, also bought from Home Goods. These were on sale at the time that I went, and I just love the color. So now that we decorated on each side of the sink, it's now time to put up the garland, and I thought this one would be a great base to add this year. I am going to just hang it up with some hooks that I keep up here on my window, and I'm just getting some floral wire to attach the garland to them. So we're starting to lose daylight outside, so I turned on the overhead light. Hopefully that helps you guys see a little bit better. So we are going to do a few pieces of garland that I'm going to add to this base one. This leaf one right here, I wanted to buy 2 of them, but as you saw, they were $15.99, 40% off, of course, but still pricey. So I only bought 1, and then I also bought these really cute ones from Dollar Tree, which were $3. So I did buy 2 of those because that was a great price, but I thought I would add the layer of burgundy pumpkins first, and then we'll come back on top with the leaves. Ideally, like I said, I would have liked 2 of them, but since I only bought 1 of them, I'm just going to string it all the way across the top, and I'll go down each side as much as I can. So I really was hoping they would be a lot fuller, but I did want to show you up close what they look like all lit up. As a finishing touch, I thought I would add this really cute sign I bought either from Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby several years ago. So before we finish decorating the rest of the kitchen for fall, I just wanted to show you how it all looked the next day with the sun pouring in the window. I love how it turned out. On top of the refrigerator, I have this riser and I added this really cute rooster. Our late pop had given us a set. I'll bring out the little one in a minute, but first I'm gonna add this black charger to the plate rack and then this beautiful plate that I thrifted. Both of these, the charger and the plates, were $1.99 each. These roosters are very heavy, so I needed 2 hands for the big one, but look how cute this little one is. I have this other box that I keep up here as a riser, so I'm just going to turn him around so he can show, but I think he's so cute. And then the last thing I'm going to add is this really cute melamine plate I bought from Dollar Tree, and I'm just keeping it really simple up here. I was wondering if any of you also decorate the top of your refrigerators, or is it just me? By tweaking a few simple things on this side of the kitchen, we're going to transform it from summer to fall. So I took down the cutting board planter and I'm gonna move this cute sign to another part of the kitchen. I'm going to keep everything else up here inside this little wire basket I bought from Hobby Lobby on sale. I just tucked that cute sign in front of the cutting board. I bought that years ago. I'm going to keep this cute rolling pin out, but I took it out so I can turn it around to the give thanks side. So I'll just switch it to the white side for non-fall seasons, but of course it's fall. I want to turn it back around to the give thanks part. And then hanging from the rack, I like to add a seasonal apron, and I think I used this one last year, but I think it's going to still look really nice in this year's fall kitchen as well. It has that beautiful burgundy color in it, so I'm going to tie it back to the rack and we'll use it again this year. Next to the apron, I'm going to fold this beautiful towel that matches it and place it on the side of it. Next to the rack, I'm going to add this really adorable pumpkin patch tin sign. On the wall above the stove, we have this spice rack, and I'm going to add these adorable thrifted salt and pepper shaker acorns. On top of the oven, I'm going to add this welcome riser I thrifted last year, as well as a copper kettle that was also thrifted. On the handle of the oven, I'm adding 2 kitchen towels. I bought these as a 2-pack from Hobby Lobby this year. I decided to switch them out and put the blast on the other side. On the kitchen island, I'm going to add this table runner that I bought from Hobby Lobby last year. Next, I'm adding this beautiful basket in the center. It has like almost a blackish tint, but it's a deep brown color. And keeping it really, really simple here on the island, I'm adding these plastic plates and paper plates I bought from Home Goods. Same ones that I used on our tablescape this year. And then I had an extra napkin that I'm just tucking in the basket. So I wish I had some fruit to put in the basket, but I don't have enough to fill it up right now. So I just went grab this garland just to kind of decorate it right now and not leave it empty. Eventually we will end up putting fruit in it, but I thought I would just tuck this in first and then add these pumpkins for now. So it was actually the next day, and I had 2 things left I wanted to do, but it got really late last night, and it took a while to decorate for fall here in the kitchen. So I'm going to do the finishing touches today by just adding this ribbon I had laying around at the house to this wreath that I had purchased this year from Hobby Lobby. It's just a little mini wreath, and I hung it from some doors we have in our kitchen, and then I laid out 2 fall rugs. you so much for visiting me today. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me be seen and grow here on YouTube. And be sure to leave me a comment to let me know you stopped by for a visit. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe and hit that all notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. We have lots more fall decorating to do here at Little House on Metairie. So until next time, friends, bye for now.